everybody, my name is Quags and I hope you're all having a wicked good day because today we are back with a mod showcase. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to show off this mod. It is a pretty massive mod. It's known as Roots mod and it's for 1.10.2 so far, and it's still increasing and getting work done to it. There are 4 people working on it. There is, I feel bad if I pronounce these wrong, but I'm sorry ahead of time. Elucent, Alexismachina, ShadowGamerXY, and Wordy 1125, and I'll have the links for you and everything. You guys can try it out for yourselves. It is super fun. It has a lot to it. It has a lot of magic is what it is. It's a lot of magic, and it's a lot of natural magic too. So from like, I guess, grass and stuff, it's all natural magic, which I will show you now. So I'm going to first show you the initial setup of stuff. You do have to have some of this in the correct order. If you don't, there's a problem. So this is the altar, the casting altar. So what you have to do with this is where you can put all your rituals together. See over here, we'll get to those in a minute, but you put your rituals together on this, and you have to use these incense braziers, which, what do you call it? Put like this smoke into the air. You guys will see, it's pretty cool. It puts smoke into the air, which then can infuse the ritual and complete the ritual, which then has this magical spin and magic stuff. It's really, really cool. You guys will see it all happen, but it's really cool. So you do have to have this set up though. This doesn't really matter. I guess usually you want to put this in the middle because I guess that has to be there, but these incense can kind of go anywhere they want. So I would suggest keeping it on the inside of these, but yeah, so that's the setup that you're gonna need. This first ring that you have is going to allow you to do some more powerful spells and crafting and stuff, and then the outer ones are for the really more powerful crafting stuff, which I shall show you now. So the first thing I want to show you is that what you need to start off everything is this runic tablet. So how to craft it is you have to have 3 seeds, 1 stone, and an old root. To get an old root, you need to start breaking a bunch of grass. And if we look up how long it takes, it is going to be 1 out of a 40 chance when breaking grass, tall grass at all, not the grass block, grass. It's gonna be a 1 out of 40 chance to get this. And then the same thing for verdant sprigs is a 1 out of 30 chance from harvesting fully grown crops. This infernal bulbs, you'll see what these are used for later, but it's a 1 out of 20 chance when you're breaking netherwort that's fully grown. And dragon's eye is a 1 out of 10 chance, which is way better than all of them. And I understand why, because you have to go to the end and break the chorus flowers to get this. So those are the basic materials that you're going to see in the beginning, these 4. And old root is used the most, I've noticed, and depending on what you're doing. But it's needed to craft this tablet. And with this tablet, if you right click like you guys saw, it comes up with this pretty cool menu. So we have this green swirl at the bottom, which is pretty dang cool. I haven't seen it yet or ever in any mod. But it shows you pretty much how to do everything. So without this, I don't think you're going to know what you're doing unless you're watching this video. But you have a bark harvesting tool, which are used for spells and other goodies. It has a whole explanation of what each thing does, where to find raw materials, growth powder, helps grow grass on dirt blocks. We have Rudy stew. Rudy stew. Yeah, it's used for food. You can use it. You can eat it raw, but it's better to eat it in a stew. And then you have healing poultice. And yeah, again, this is sprig to your wounds with these poultices. They can heal a small amount of your health. So it's like a healing potion in a sort of way. So yeah, that's the first thing you're going to need. You're going to need the tablet or you're not going to do any of this stuff, even in the casting altar. So this is how you craft it. It does tell you in the runic tablet, sorry, how to craft all this stuff. And I want to show you myself. So you have 2 stone, chiseled stone bricks, a block of gold, poppy, and 2 verdant sprigs to make this. This is used for, like I said before, all your rituals. Oh, you damn weather. Weather clear. There we go. All right. And the incense brazier. So we have 6 iron ingots, a cauldron, and string. So this is going to be used for when you have to burn incense and do the ritual to create what you have. You'll see. It's pretty cool, but you have to have incense going while doing the ritual or it won't work. It will literally tell you this ritual doesn't exist. Now, to make these standing stones when you want to do more powerful stuff is, what do you call it? So 4 stone bricks, and a block of lapis. And then for the bigger ones, the attuned standing stones, you're going to need to go to the nether and get 4 nether bricks, 2 stone, and 1 diamond. So it gets a little costly with the 1 diamond, but it is for the more powerful spells. So if you want to do it, you got to go for it. You got to go big or go home. The bark harvesting tool is 5 oak saplings, 1 oak wood plank, and 1 stick. Now, I was going to show you guys what this does. Now, this is pretty cool. So, what it does is if you come over here and start right-clicking on, say, we'll do this one. We start getting bark. But it does end up breaking if you use it enough. So, we'll start right-clicking here. We'll right-click here. And as you guys know, it's going to obviously keep going. But we get each one. We get birch, acacia, spruce, dark oak, and it keeps going all the way down the line, which is pretty awesome because the bark is used for a bunch of things, like, for example, the living tools. So this is where you kind of get into the mod, I guess. That was more of how you get set up and how you build stuff and set up stuff, but this is where stuff gets cool. I love the spells. That's me personally. I love seeing magic happen, but these are spells as well. So one of my favorites is living tools. I will show you in the tab. If you go to right here where it says rituals, you'll find all this stuff. So basic ritual, it'll show you how to craft everything. But what we're doing right now is the living tools. So if you go through, it shows you exactly what you need. So I'll explain this real quick. What you're looking at is right here, this top icon is above the wooden pickaxe, the verdant sprig, and the gold ingot. Above that, it is the crafting altar is what it is. So that's where you're going to put these 3 items on the altar. And this little fire here is the incense. So you're going to put 2 oak bark on there. And then you'll see you have to light it with flint and steel so that it creates smoke and you can create everything. Now down here, this black square, this explained, I'm pretty sure. Let's go look at, we'll do monster reanimation. See here? See how it shows more? That shows you the setup. So if it shows nothing, you don't need the setup. But if you want more powerful things like creating these mobs, you're going to need to have the bigger setup. Sorry if you hear some background sound. It is raining outside, so I apologize for that. Let's start with this one, though. So we're going to need these 3 and these 2, and we will grab the flint. All right, so how to really do this is if you have this set up, like you saw, I'm pretty sure for the living tools, you don't need a setup. So you don't need all that, but I have it just because it looks awesome. And I guess how to start it is you're going to throw 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and then these 2 were supposed to go in the incense. So it's pretty awesome having them float around like this. I would just make a bunch of these and have like items just floating. Like, it's so cool. But if you put 1 here and 1 here. Now, if you want to know if they're in there, if you look at an angle, you can see them in there and some that aren't. So what you do is right-click and they start smoking. Now, I don't know if these ever run out. I don't think they do, but how to shut them off, you have to shift right-click and they'll shut off. Just because you don't want to use certain ones for other rituals, I guess. But once they're burning and you have your stuff here, if you shift right-click, it starts crafting. And it is absolutely awesome. Music playing, particles happening. It is absolutely gorgeous. And see how these aren't working? If it needed these, it would show a little particle effect, which you guys will see. So this is the living pickaxe, which is absolutely awesome. I'll explain what it does in just a second, and I'm going to do this one as well, just so you guys get an idea of how cool this mod is. Boop, 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 boop. Actually, we have those 2 going. We don't actually have to do it again. There we go. Look at that. We didn't even have to grab that bark again, which is super awesome. All right, here comes the living sword. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. Beautiful. Super, super awesome. It's so cool. It takes your wooden tool and makes it as powerful as an iron. I'm pretty sure it's 6 damage. I'm pretty sure it's close to an iron, or if stronger, and it can regenerate its durability and stuff. What you can do if you do forget is if you go into the living tools, if you do look at them, it does tell you. Like, where is it? Here it is. So you can grow newer, stronger forms for your wooden tools, adding little gold for reinforcements as well as a verdant sprig to grow upon. Will grant you tools of similar strength to iron that repair slowly over time. So what's really cool about this mod is that they do have all of this and it explains everything in detail. But what I'm trying to do is help you guys understand it pretty quickly because it took me 3 hours to set all this stuff up. I understood it very quick, but I'd love to show you guys. So if you shift right click, puts them out. But you do lose what's inside. So be careful if you're putting stuff out or you're keeping them or whatnot, because some stuff is a lot harder to get than you think. So next is animal reanimation. So I have not actually done this one yet. I'm hoping it's going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 here. We're going to put 2 here. And I put these in here. There we go. All these can be found in the tablet. Like I said before, if you burn these and shift right click, ooh, I don't know what happens. I think it might spawn a pig or a pig egg. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Maybe a pig. Piggy, 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 piggy. What are we getting? What are we getting? We got a pig! Alright, cool. So if you do the monsters, the mobs, I'm saying like Enderman and stuff, beware. I have a feeling a creeper will spawn right above you if you try to spawn that sucker. Alright. Oh, you do. Ah! Alright, now that we got our friendly little pig walking around, let's show you the next one. So the crystal staff is pretty cool. So what it is essentially is, what, if I'm understanding this correctly, over here you can make spells, but when you make the powder and then fuse it to a stick, you get a wand, which you can use it. But each one is an individual wand, so it's an individual item in your slot bar. What this does is if you have, what do you call it, the powder, while you're crafting this, you can put them together with it, so then when you shift right click with it, it switches. So for example, let me just show you what it looks like. I want to show you the basic one. Let's put one. Oh, those are still burning. I gotta put those out, and what do I get? Screw it, I'm gonna put the stuff on here first. Alright, there we go. Now we'll put these out. Alright, so we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, and 4. Depending on what you need is more incense than normal, but if you keep track, you may actually only need a few, and you can keep some burning and then shut some off. You know, you never know. Alright, so this is gonna make the crystal staff. So this staff is pretty cool. It doesn't really have any effects to it like this. It's kind of just plain and nothingness. But, there we are. See, doesn't really do anything. It's kind of just a staff. Alright, the next thing I want to show you guys is the wild wood armor. So this is pretty dang sick. So if you take an iron piece, this is the strongest armor that this mod has. As of now, they're still working on stuff. I'm not sure what they're still doing, but if I show you these 3 and then show you the 4, we are going to get some pretty cool armor. So, to make the other pieces, all you have to do is switch this helmet for a chest plate. So it would be a chest plate, a wood plank, and a diamond with the same incense. So you're just going to change that one piece out. I didn't want to go through them all because I don't want to run out of time. But let's show you what this looks like. There we go. Let's brew this stuff. If you didn't notice, it is taking from these. See, it's taking from the bigger ones. So you're going to need the full tier set of, I guess, monuments here to create this. But we have the wood mask right here. I want to grab these pieces here, and I'm going to throw it on my character and look pretty dang sick. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but it looks like Barkman. It looks like a man made of trees, and it's so friggin' sick. There's another one that is like flowery green, but this one is so cool in my opinion. I love the 3D effect to it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. It's so freaking cool. But sadly, I'm going to take it off just so I don't scare myself. Alright, so the next section I want to show you is spell crafting. This is where stuff gets pretty dang cool. Those other things were just to show you the other stuff that the mod can present, like the rituals and stuff, so in case you need to spawn cows and armor and weapons and other cool stuff. This is for, I guess, spells, really. It's really all it is. So what you're going to need is a mortar and a pestle. All the stuff for spell crafting is going to be shown on this tab here where it says spellcraft. There's only 3 tabs. And if you click on mortar, it shows you only need 5 stone. And to get the pestle, you're going to need diorite. You're going to need 5 as well. And what you're going to do then, Piggy, why are you here? Get out of my home, Piggy. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry I have to do it. I don't want to do it, but you gave me no choice. You just kept running in my way, and I got a cooked pork chop from that. Oh, that's awesome. So what you're going to do with the mortar and pestle is you're going to create a petal dust. And with the petal dust, you then put in the imbuer with a stick, and you get your wand with whatever that petal dust was. So, yeah, for just a quick tip, things to allow for modifiers, because these create just the spell, and they may look weak or not as powerful or don't do as much damage as you're hoping. With these 3, boop, 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 there we go. With Verdant Sprig, we don't need the flint anymore. With Verdant Sprig, you can allow 1 modifier. So the 3 modifiers is glowstone, redstone, and gunpowder. So with the strength is... I'm so sorry. With glowstone, it is strength, so it adds more efficiency to more power to it. With redstone, it does less of a cost, so it doesn't do as much magic power. You don't need as much of it. And the gunpowder is an area of effect, so it goes farther or wider. It just does more of an area of damage. So, for example, this, what is it, the sprig? Yeah, the verdant sprig allows 1 of those 3. The infernal bulb allows 2. And the dragon's eye allows all 3. So, I shall show you exactly what I mean. Over here, we're going to do Earth Spike as our first spell. I have 5 of them to show you guys, but we're going to do this first. So, to make this, you need these 4. Oh, and a fun little fact, Old Root. If you wanted to make it without any modifiers, you have to add Old Root. You have to have it or it will not craft. It took me forever to figure this out, but you have to have Old Root or it will not work. So I would put it in there if I were you, but I want to add modifiers to this. So I'm going to add 1, for example. I'm going to go over here. Let's do Strength, okay? So we're doing Earth Spike. I actually haven't tested this one out, which is going to be pretty cool. I do need my pestle, though. Nope, I do not want a chest. I need my pestle. There it is. Boop, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is throw in our ingredients right here. So we're going to throw in the vines, lapis, the shard, and the orchid. Now, to add your modifier, you have to put the modifier allower in first. So you have to put this one and then the glowstone. And then you right-click with this and get your petal dust. So now if we come over here, grab ourselves, I guess we'll just take all the sticks at once so I don't have to do that again. Hop over here and put the stick on. It starts floating. But once you put the dust in here, it starts imbuing and it comes out super fast. So this one, boop, 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 is an Earth Spike. And see how it says potency, efficiency, and size? Since I added the modifier, it's a +1. So if I come over here, Earth Spike, I don't really want to do it. Let's do it right here. We hold R, oh my God. So we hold right click and then let go, and it adds like a little spike. So say if something was coming at me like a little pig, we can launch them right in the air. So if I can try to find, this sheep. This sheep's been annoying me since the beginning of the video. So, whee! Oh, it kind of just got stuck in it. Oh my God. That is awful. All right, well, I guess it traps them too, but I guess if a player was coming, it would launch them up and stuff, which is pretty cool, having these little magical powers. Now, there's a bunch of them I'm not showing you guys. You guys can figure it out for yourselves, but there's Insanity, Rendering Strike, Shatter, Sanctuary, Shielding. There's a whole bunch of them. Regen, Nature's Cure. There's literally so many, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come because they're working on a bunch more stuff. But I do want to show you a couple more because this is super cool. So let's work with Shatter right now. We're going to grab these. I only need 1 of those. We shall do 2. And we shall do Strength and Effect. All right. So now if we put all 3 in here. Boop, boop, boop. I do need my petal. Oh my God, I keep forgetting it. All right, we're going to go over here and grab it again. All right. So now if we're going to throw this in, it allows 2. Before, it wouldn't have allowed us. So now we got that. Grab our sticks, which we have on me because I remembered to do so. So we're going to put 1 stick and then put the powder and boop, there it is. So, what was this one? Shatter, there it is. This one's for mining. It's mainly, it does the power of an iron pickaxe. So if you went to do it to gold or diamond, it would work. So what it does is it digs and it keeps going. Now, if you wanted to add more, I'm pretty sure you can, and just keep, literally, just dig yourself a giant hole. So some of these aren't always for offense, defense, but actually could be for everyday purpose, I guess. The next one I'm going to show you is Blistering Cold. So this one I have not done as well, just because, I don't know, I haven't done it. So we got our pestle, we got everything going, now we're going to throw these in here. I'm going to show you what it's like to mistake this. So if you don't put your Old Root or modifiers, you only pick it back up, which really sucks because I kept messing that up a bunch. But once you put the Old Root in and right click, you get it through. So definitely don't forget to do that or it's going to be happening all the time. This one seems pretty cool because it says it shoots ice shards. So, wow. Well, that was pretty damn awesome. Usually they just kind of look like powder, but that is so cool. Wow, that is awesome. Okay, sheep, you're going to get this done to you. Hey. Yeah! Oh, I missed him completely. All right, sheep. Yeah! All right, doesn't do too much damage, but again, you can add modifiers to it, so it does do enough damage. But that did kill the sheep pretty quick. 3 and he killed the sheep. But you can add modifiers all you want. So the next I'm going to show is Water Blast. This one's one of my favorite just because it's so cool. We shall add a 3 modifier just to show you guys. Let's do 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we need our Vestal back. We're going to switch this out just for now. Alright, so we're going to throw 1, 2, 3, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was just the 3. So I'm going to put that, this, and boom, we got it back. Alright, cool. Now we're going to put this in here and get our wand. Alright, this one is absolutely my favorite. By far, super favorite. So if you right-clicked and then let go, it spawns water. It is so cool if you were like running away from someone, for example. Say you were running up here and you're like, no, stop, don't chase me. You just stop, turn, water, and it slows them down. Like, it is so cool. I know it may not seem interesting. I haven't tested it in the Nether, so I'm guessing it's going to work because you can't put water down in the Nether, but it never said anything about spawning water in the air in the Nether. So someone check that out for me and tell me in the comments if it works, because I would actually be amazed to know that. And the last one is infection. So I'm going to do these. I'm going to do 3 again, and then 1, 2, and I actually have no room for the third one, so we're going to move this here and put this here. All right, so we're going to pop this in. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab this one back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop that up. Pop that here, and boop, there we go. Oh, this one's pretty cool. So again, there's a lot more spells you guys can try out. I don't want to ruin it for you guys and show you all of them. So what I want to show you is piggies. So actually, I want to show you chicken just because they have less health. You guys will see one thing that I did notice as well. So say we spawn a bunch of chickens in here. Boop, 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 boop. Chicken parties. I know it says piggies. I was going to do pigs, but you know, chickens seem better. So if you shift, aim at one chicken, you're looking right at me. Boom. See, he's infected. And the little particle comes out as well. So once he dies, it then spreads it to another one. And then when he dies, it spreads it to another. But the only thing that I noticed was, like, say, for example, okay, he died. It's supposed to last longer because I did add a bunch of stuff, potency, efficiency, and size. See, it ended. So yeah, it has a certain time to it, which is pretty cool, and I wish it could go longer. Actually, can it go longer? I'm going to try something. I haven't tried it yet, which I probably should have. So if we go to infection, we need those 4 to make the powder. All right, so let's go in here. We need redstone. No, we don't need redstone. What am I doing? We need nether warts. We need that. We then need coal and charcoal. All right, so let's put these 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to want to get strength. We're going to want, I want a couple efficiency. So let's do this. And I want strength. There we go. I only want like 2. Can we do 3 of that? Let's see. I'm curious. So if we take this, we can add 3. So we'll do 3 efficiency. I mean 3 area of effect. Let's see what happens. So put this in here. 1, 2, 3. Will it work? Will that work? All the mods. Okay, I got an achievement. Alright, let's see if that works. Yeah, it works. That is so cool. So now, if I just blast one of these suckers, boom. How far does it go? It should last a lot longer. It should maybe kill half these chickens in here. Alright, no, that didn't work as good as I thought. Anyways, so you can stack 3 and 3 and 2 and 1. You can do whatever you want, but I only noticed you could do 3. If you add 2 of those, guys, experiment and tell me what you see, what happens. Super cool to know how you guys think. But these are some spells, and I have a couple more things to show you guys. So we have blocks and also standing stones. So standing stones are pretty dang cool. So how this works is you need redstone to activate these. Over on this side, these are just for, I guess, effect. So you have a red one, a green one, a yellow, a green, a light blue, a purple, a black, kind of a gray, I don't really know, and a white, kind of a white. Now, you guys, if you have a different texture pack, it probably looks a lot brighter. Mine is the default basic one. So anyways, to get white, you need to add red dye, green dye, and blue, which is lapis, and green is the cactus. You need to add all of them, but it does use a lot, so you have to keep right-clicking a bunch of times and just keep going through it. Black, you don't use anything. This is just the default. You're going to need all blue and slowly add red to get to purple. You need all blue, And obviously it keeps going down. I'll slowly go through this so you guys can understand. But what you're doing is essentially mixing colors to get a desired effect you want. So for example, I'll turn this one to yellow. What I do want is going to need green. So if I grab green here and I start spamming right clicking, see how it's slowly changing color? There you go, see? So you're going to need a bunch of the dye, but you do get the desired color that you like, which is pretty damn awesome. Now for these are pretty cool. These are, I guess, you put outside your house or you inside your house, around you, wherever you want to use them, depending on what they do. This one's a healing. So if I light this up, it does give me healing. Up at the top right, you guys can see I have regen on and regen here. And it keeps it consistent. So this, I would throw it all over your house. I'd make 200,000 of these things. And to make these, again, if you go over here, it says energized stones. And you can go through each one. It requires the really big setup, and here's all the materials to make it. But you can go through all of them and see exactly how to make each single one. So now if we go to this one, the vacuum stand, this one's pretty cool. I'm actually going to grab this stack and then grab this stack here just to show you guys. So if this is on, it turns purple. Now if I throw these out, blah, 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 it takes them, it picks them up. How freaking cool, right? So obviously we have to have a repulsing one. So if we throw these out, it has a yellow color. If we throw these out, they're being pushed behind us. So push, push, push right here. See? So it does not have any blocks near it. Now, I'm not entirely sure what you would use that for. Maybe a mob grinder. You could put it right behind it and it'd push the items towards you. Or you could use this one to pull them towards you. Whatever you guys think. I have no idea what you'd use them for, but they're there. Now, this one's an acceleration. Obviously, you guys could take the wild guess. It gives me speed too. But right when I get out of range of it, it's going to stop. See? Out of it. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know the distance. I think it's a, what is it? A 9x9, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, definitely stay within reach of this one and the healing one. We have an entangling one, which gives you slowness 2. So I guess it works for mobs if they're coming in to attack you. You can slow them down. And while you're slowing them down, you can use the igniting stand, which lights up reddish orange and it burns you. If you haven't noticed, my effect isn't working because I am on game mode, so I'm in creative. So I guess it's not going to show me burning, but it lights stuff on fire. And then this is the last one, which is growing stand. So when this is on, it lights up green, obviously, because it's for farming. So what it does is helps all your crops grow better, I guess. They grow faster and yeah, it helps a lot with farming, which is awesome because this isn't all just about attacking. You can do things to set up stuff, look pretty, have some cool stuff, and you know, you can survive with it. It's really cool. It's a really big mod pack and it has a bunch of stuff to show off. Now, I feel bad for this section blocks because I have zero clue where you get any of these. Now, these are probably just implemented and have no origin yet. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But I would definitely keep checking out and follow their page on, what do you call it, Curse. And, yeah, and follow them along and see their updates and whether they are. But this is the spirit blocks that have this really cool glowy green to it. Like, there's little particles that come off of it as well. These are rune blocks, I don't know how to craft them. These are glowing rune symbols, which I'm probably sure you're going to craft at some point. It looks like it's off and this is on. I'm not entirely sure. These are planks from these pieces of wood. Now, what I'm really hoping is there's another dimension is what I'm hoping. Because this looks so freaking cool. Like, these are a good set of blocks that you could make like a temple, a dungeon, have some cool sky thing and some woods made of these logs. Like, how cool. Like, this is so cool of a mod. Like, I've been playing this, setting this up for you guys, but also playing it on my spare time. And it's a lot of fun. So definitely come check this out. It's so worth looking at. I know I did skim over it quite quickly, but like I said, everything you need to know is in this runic tablet. Every single thing. There's sacrifices. You can make it daytime. You could stop rain. You can make it nighttime. Like, there's so many. You make monsters. There's so much stuff to do here. It's literally insane how much you can do. They're still adding more as well. Like, there's snares, ender warps. Like, it's so cool. So yeah, that's going to have to be it for this mod showcase, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. It took me a long time to set this up, and I really hope you did enjoy it. It is super fun. I hope it helped. I hope you guys understand this a lot faster and reading it online and all that good stuff, just so you guys get a good handle on how this works and how you guys can play with your friends and secretly kill them when they haven't watched the mod yet. But yeah, that's gonna have to be it. So hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already. Check out my other mod showcases or videos, and I really appreciate all the help. My next goal is hitting 200, so if we can get there, I will be super excited. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any other mods that you want me to try to showcase, or videos or series or whatever you guys are thinking, throw it in the comments and tell me what you think. Thank you for watching. See you.